What exactly is the Mediterranean diet? And should you be on it? Last night I had just a salad for dinner and I felt really good after eating just a light meal. And then my brain started doing what it does, spiraling into questions. Like, is this how I should be eating all the time? Is there a style of eating that's actually good for you but doesn't involve measuring every gram of protein or swearing off bread forever? And that's when I landed on the Mediterranean diet. You hear about it all the time. Doctors love it, nutritionists call it the gold standard, but what even is it? It's not some menu someone invented in a lab. It's based on how people in places like Greece, Italy, and southern Spain used to eat, mostly in the 1950s and 60s, when they had incredibly low rates of heart disease and still lived long, active lives. They weren't doing it on purpose. They were just eating what was available and traditional. Lots of plants, simple ingredients, and not much processed junk. The Mediterranean diet is built around vegetables, fruits, whole grains, beans, lentils, nuts, seeds, and olive oil. That's the base. Fish shows up a couple of times a week. There's some chicken, a bit of dairy, maybe an egg here and there. And yeah, they might have a little red wine with dinner. But the idea is balance and quality. Meals aren't heavy or drenched in butter. They are light, fresh, and meant to be enjoyed slowly, often with other people. And it turns out this way of eating does a lot of good. There is solid research showing that the Mediterranean diet reduces the risk of heart attacks and strokes. It helps with type 2 diabetes and improves cholesterol levels. It lowers blood pressure. It can even protect your brain. There's evidence linking it to lower rates of Alzheimer's and slower cognitive decline. It's anti-inflammatory and full of antioxidants. It feeds the good bacteria in your gut. It helps you feel full without overloading your system. Basically, it does everything a healthy diet should do without being miserable. But here's the thing, it's not just the food. The Mediterranean diet also includes how you eat. People take their time. They sit down, they eat together. It's not just grab and go energy bars while staring at a screen. There is intention behind it. Meals are social, the pace is slower, and that helps too. Slower eating improves digestion, helps regulate appetite, and even lower stress. Of course, there are some drawbacks. It can be pricey, especially if you're trying to buy fresh fish, olive oil, and produce every week. It takes time to cook meals from scratch, and it might not work for everyone. If you have food allergies, if you're on a tight budget, or if you live somewhere where access to fresh ingredients is limited, it can be harder to follow. And for people who like rigid diet plans, the Mediterranean diet might feel too loose. There are no calories to count or points to track. But overall, it's one of the most well-studied and realistic ways to eat long-term. No weird powders, no extreme restrictions. Just real food, thoughtfully prepared, eaten in good company. So yeah, maybe that salad wasn't just a good dinner. Maybe it was the beginning of something smarter. Got a weird midnight question keeping you up? Drop it in the comments and maybe it will be featured in a future episode. Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep wondering. I am Mari and this is Midnight Question.